Hi everybody, I'm Conchetta
I'm Constance.
and we are C and C Style Me.
Okay, today, since it's Mental Health Awareness Day, I did not know that, but we had talked about yesterday what we wanted to talk about today. So today we want to talk about how to maintain peace and have peace and remain calm in situations where, I mean, just everyday life. You know, you really don't want to be in a place where you are responding to or reacting to somebody else's drama or somebody else's emotions or feelings. You really want to maintain and keep intact your integrity, your emotions, and your peace.
I just want to share something too.
Yeah.
What I've learned, getting a little personal here. From my past, I had to take mandatory anger management. And a part of the course was you have to take ownership in your feeling at the moment. You cannot just go on and say that I did this because this made me mad or this made me angry or this made me upset. You have to take ownership of your feeling and find out why you're feeling that way. So you would just associate everything with anger or being frustrated or upset, and it could be disappointment, it could be embarrassment, it could be shame. And piggybacking off what you said, sometimes we allow others and circumstances to dictate how we feel. And you just have to take ownership in learning to set boundaries of your feelings.
I agree with that because we often take on somebody else's emotions or feelings because we are figuring out that that's a trigger point for us. We're saying to ourselves, okay, here they go, they're doing it again. And then that builds up that familiarity in you to react again the same way you've always had in the past. So with it being Mental Health Day, I just wanted to say that it's good for us to have some type of foundation or basis to where we can go back and reach into. And I'm just saying this because this is so true. And you know, some people have their methods of 1, 2, 3, counting backwards, counting forwards, or trying to remember something nice or happy. If that works for you, good. But mine is not just a temporal thing, but what I want to leave with you is a scripture. And this is from John 14:27. And I'm reading from the Passion version. And it says, I leave the gift of peace with you, my peace, not the kind of fragile peace given by the world, but my perfect peace. Don't yield to fear or be troubled in your hearts. Instead, be courageous. And like Conchetta was saying, it takes a lot of courage to find your boundaries, to not let people overstep or not allow you yourself to let people dictate or move you in a way that you will respond irrationally. So setting boundaries and knowing that what triggers you, you don't want to walk into that space. It takes courage to tell people,
No.
you know, yes, no. Let me think about it. Can I get back with you? Let's have something else in mind, or let's talk about this later. There are other ways that you can kind of rationalize, get that border in place, and so that you can have a healthy boundary and a healthy life.
And I also want to share about resources. I do know that you cannot do this alone. And yes, some of us have our outlets of exercise and hobbies and family, but there are also people that are professionally trained to help you through certain situations. And we don't want to label people with stigmas of going to see a therapist or having a counselor or a life coach to talk to, because we all need help along the way. I've personally used this website. It's called talkspace.com. It partners you with a therapist, and you actually get a free trial session, and you get to talk things out, and they are professionally trained therapists. And I also have another resource of a life coach, and her name is Rebecca Cortez. I'm going to link both of those resources in the bottom of this video. Don't be ashamed to get help. Mental health is very important. Yes, we have spa days and hobbies and hanging out with friends, but you have to talk things out. Don't hold all those emotions bottled in.
Yes, and if you are not comfortable with either one of those resources, there's always a church. Find somewhere where you feel comfortable, where you feel like you can trust leadership, or that someone who's introduced you to that church, that you can confide in them, so that you will be able to release some of that's in your mind, or that's that you're thinking about, so that you'll get some type of outlet to what you may be dealing with. So if either of those are not good for you, please try to find a local ministry where you can get help. Okay?
All right, that's our video for today. Catch you later.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.